Hello, chosen ones. Today we embark on a journey that delves into the heart of existence, the essence of what it means to walk this world as a being of purpose, meaning, and connection. In the vast dance of life, there are hidden signs and subtle whispers that guide us along our path, and these signs are not random. They are intricate messages from the universe, gently nudging us toward our true destiny, like the stars that shine in the night, lighting our way forward. So, as we dive into these mysteries together, remember to like this video, subscribe to Wisdom Ones, and, if you feel called, comment "Path" to affirm your journey. We each come into this life with a deep yearning, a call that resonates within our souls, a pull that seems to stem from somewhere beyond our conscious understanding. It's as if, even from our first breath, we're marked by the universe as beings of a higher mission, chosen to carry out something profound and powerful. This purpose may be obscured at times by the busyness of life or the demands of the world around us, yet it lives in each of us, a flickering flame waiting to be rekindled. This feeling that we're here for more than the everyday grind or the trivial pursuits of existence isn't just a passing thought. For the chosen ones, it becomes an undeniable truth that demands exploration and respect. One of the clearest signs of this journey is that, as chosen ones, we begin to become more aware. This awareness isn't just about being present in daily life. It's a profound shift in perception that extends to our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. When we talk about awareness here, we're diving deeper than the surface. It's about truly observing oneself without judgment, an ability that opens us up to understanding the why behind our behaviors, reactions, and even fears. Imagine, for a moment, being at the shore of a vast ocean. You can feel the ebb and flow of the tides, each wave carrying stories, memories, and dreams from ages past. Life, in all its complexity, is like this ocean, filled with cycles, tides, and currents that sometimes flow calmly and other times crash around us, almost testing our strength, our resilience, and our resolve. For those chosen to walk this path, there are moments when the currents of life don't merely brush past us. They pull us in deeply, immersing us in questions that stir the soul. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Am I on the right path? This questioning doesn't come from a place of fear, but from a deep awareness, the first signal of a chosen one's journey. As you become more aware, you'll notice how much more sensitive you are to the nuances of life, seeing things that might have once gone unnoticed. This introspection allows you to see your motivations and understand your desires, making it possible to align more fully with your true purpose. Awareness is therefore the foundation upon which every other aspect of this journey is built. Chosen ones, understand that these questions are a gift. They are the universe's way of calling out to you, asking you to go deeper, to step beyond the surface and dive into the depths of what it truly means to be alive. Each question, each feeling of longing or discontent, is a sign that your spirit is awakening, seeking answers beyond the ordinary. And in these moments, as the doubts swirl and the journey seems endless, know that you are not alone. Across time and space, others like you have felt the same call, the same pull towards something greater. In this heightened state of awareness, something else begins to grow: empathy. As chosen ones, another clear sign on this path is a deeper sense of compassion for others and ourselves. This heightened empathy isn't something that appears overnight. Rather, it's a gentle and gradual opening of the heart. You might find yourself drawn to listen to others' stories, feeling their pain, and understanding their struggles with a depth you hadn't experienced before. Empathy here isn't simply about feeling for others. It's about recognizing the connection that binds us all. It's realizing that others' struggles and triumphs are somehow reflections of our own journey, an essential sign that you're progressing along the path intended for you. In a world that often prioritizes certainty, logic, and material gain, the journey of a chosen one stands in stark contrast. It's a path that asks for surrender, for faith, and for trust in a higher wisdom that can't always be seen or understood. Think of the great souls that have come before us, visionaries, mystics, poets, and healers, who touched the world not because they knew all the answers, but because they followed the questions and trusted in the journey itself. They walked a path of resonance, of alignment with the cosmic rhythm, allowing themselves to be instruments of a greater force, a universal intelligence that speaks in symbols, synchronicities, and dreams. You too are part of this lineage. You too are an instrument through which the universe wishes to express itself. When you feel moments of intense connection, when a stranger's smile seems to carry an ancient familiarity, or when an idea comes to you as if from nowhere, these are not mere coincidences. They are the universe's way of guiding you, showing you glimpses of your destiny. These small yet powerful signs are moments where time and space bend just slightly, reminding you of your place in the grander story unfolding all around us. And let's revisit this growing awareness and empathy, because they are central to the journey you're walking. When we talk about becoming more aware, it's not limited to noticing physical things or surface-level behaviors. Rather, it means seeing the patterns that emerge in your thoughts, questioning why you feel certain emotions, or noticing the way certain people impact your energy. Empathy, similarly, becomes a channel through which you can sense not just what others feel, but why they might be experiencing that. It's as though you can stand in another's shoes and understand life from their perspective. This empathy is not about taking on others' burdens. Instead, it's about holding space for their experience and feeling called to show compassion, recognizing that in some way, their journey is intertwined with yours. As we journey through life, these signs often become more pronounced. For some, it may be a series of chance encounters that feel as if they were orchestrated, like puzzle pieces falling into place. For others, it may be a sudden and overwhelming sense of purpose, a clarity that cuts through the noise of everyday life, beckoning them forward. Yet there are times when the path seems dark and the signs feel distant, like stars just out of reach. In these moments, it's easy to doubt, to wonder if perhaps we've strayed too far or misunderstood our calling. But remember, chosen one, even the stars appear to vanish in the light of day, only to return as night falls. So how do we stay attuned to these signs, to the wisdom of the universe that seeks to guide us? The answer lies in cultivating stillness, in becoming a vessel of quiet listening. The noise of the world, the constant busyness that fills our days, often drowns out the soft whispers of intuition, those gentle nudges from within that lead us to our true path. In moments of stillness, however, the noise fades and the voice of the universe grows clearer. When we allow ourselves to be quiet, to simply exist, we begin to hear the deeper truths that lie beneath the surface of everyday awareness. There is a practice that many chosen ones find helpful, a practice of grounding and centering, of tuning in to the heart's wisdom. This doesn't require elaborate rituals or complex routines. Simply take a moment each day to breathe, to connect with your inner self, and to ask, what is my heart trying to tell me? Listen without judgment, without rushing to interpret or analyze. Just listen. In this quiet space, you may find answers arising naturally, effortlessly, as if they were there all along, waiting for you to become still enough to hear them. As you deepen this connection with yourself, something miraculous begins to happen. The world around you shifts, almost imperceptibly at first. You start to notice patterns, repeating themes and symbols that feel charged with significance. You may encounter people who seem to mirror back to you aspects of yourself, reminding you of both your strengths and your areas of growth. These reflections, chosen one, are part of the universe's design. They are the cosmos speaking to you in ways that are subtle yet profound, guiding you along the path meant only for you. And while it's tempting to seek outside for guidance, know that the true answers lie within. The more you cultivate inner awareness, the more attuned you become to the signs around you, recognizing that they are not random occurrences but sacred messages tailored specifically for your journey. Each sign, each synchronicity, is an affirmation from the universe, a gentle reminder that you are on the right path, even if it sometimes feels unclear. Trust that these signs are like the stars, lighting your way forward, one step at a time. Chosen ones, this path isn't always easy. It requires courage, vulnerability, and an openness to the unknown. There will be days when the weight of the journey feels heavy, when doubts creep in, and the path seems obscured. But in these moments, remember that you are being shaped, refined, and prepared for something greater. Each challenge, each trial, is not a setback, but a step forward, a lesson in strength and resilience. The universe is not here to break you, but to build you, to mold you into the person you were always meant to be. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Wisdom Ones, and comment path below if you feel the resonance of this journey within you. Together, we are unfolding a beautiful story, one where each of us plays a vital role. Embrace this truth and allow it to guide you as you continue on this sacred path. The more mindful you become, the more your entire experience of life shifts. Mindfulness isn't just a practice, it becomes a way of being, a lens through which you view every interaction and experience. You begin to see beauty in even the smallest details of life. As you wash the dishes, take a deep breath, or simply sit in silence, these moments start to feel rich and full, as if the essence of the universe is pouring into each second. There's a profound sense of calm, and you find yourself no longer reacting impulsively or getting lost in negative thoughts. You observe them, accept them, and then gently let them go. This increased awareness doesn't mean life suddenly becomes perfect or that challenges disappear. Rather, it means you meet each challenge with a sense of equanimity, able to approach it without judgment or fear. In mindfulness, every experience becomes a lesson, every interaction a chance to learn and grow. Through this heightened mindfulness, you cultivate a new appreciation for nature. The beauty and harmony of the natural world become a reflection of your own internal landscape. There's something profoundly grounding in realizing that you are part of this vast, interconnected web of life. When you step into nature, you feel at home, welcomed by the trees, the sky, and the earth itself. Whether you're hiking through a dense forest, feeling the sand beneath your feet on a beach, or simply listening to the rustling of leaves, you feel a part of a much larger ecosystem. Nature has a way of quieting the mind and opening the heart, allowing you to feel connected to something timeless and eternal. The more time you spend in nature, the more you come to respect and protect it, understanding that caring for the earth is, in essence, caring for yourself. This connection with the natural world is no longer just an occasional escape. It becomes a vital aspect of your spiritual life, a reminder of the simplicity and beauty that exist beyond the distractions of the modern world. As your awareness deepens, you may notice a natural shift away from indulgences and materialistic pursuits. This isn't a forced decision or a deprivation. It's a gentle and natural evolution. You simply no longer feel the same pull towards superficial desires. The latest fashion, the trendiest gadgets, or the approval of others no longer hold the same allure. Instead, you find fulfillment in the deeper, quieter aspects of life. You may redirect your energy towards self-growth, relationships, or projects that contribute to your personal evolution or the well-being of others. This isn't to say that you stop enjoying life's pleasures. Rather, you experience them without attachment or excess. You understand that true happiness doesn't come from things or from outside validation. It's something you cultivate within, a quiet confidence and contentment that can't be bought or measured by anyone else's standards. These signs are markers of your spiritual evolution, showing that you're no longer bound by society's definition of success or happiness. You are forging your own path, a path guided by inner wisdom and intuition. Each choice you make feels aligned, as if you're being guided by a force greater than yourself, a force that knows what's best for you at every step. You find joy in simplicity and fulfillment in authenticity, no longer swayed by the opinions or expectations of others. Every morning you wake up, you feel more aligned with your true self, ready to embrace whatever life has in store, with a heart open to learning and a mind open to growth. This journey is not just about you, it's about the collective evolution of consciousness. As you continue on this path, you become a beacon of light for others. Your inner peace radiates outward, affecting everyone you encounter. Family, friends, even strangers sense the calm and centeredness you exude, and some may even be inspired to begin their own journeys. In this way, your spiritual growth becomes a gift to the world. You contribute to a larger shift, helping to create a world that is more compassionate, mindful, and connected. This doesn't mean you need to preach or teach. Your mere presence is enough. Living authentically and mindfully, you naturally inspire others to look within, to seek their own truth, and to find their unique path. So, as you recognize these signs, mindfulness, a deep connection with nature, and the release of material desires, know that they're guiding you toward a higher purpose. You're not just living life, you're creating a life filled with meaning, purpose, and love. You are embodying the truth of who you are, a soul on a journey toward wholeness and unity with all that is. Embrace this journey with open arms and an open heart, for each step brings you closer to the person you were always meant to be. If you resonate with these messages, take a moment to like this video and comment path. Together, let's continue to walk this path, to grow and to become the best versions of ourselves. Remember, every step you take matters, and you're exactly where you're meant to be on this beautiful journey of life. Keep shining, keep growing, and let's evolve together in love and light. As you continue along this journey of self-discovery, you begin to uncover a deep and lasting sense of happiness, one that transcends temporary pleasures or the satisfaction that comes from external rewards. This happiness you are experiencing isn't dependent on societal definitions or the typical achievements that often dictate success and contentment. Rather, it feels like a steady, warm glow radiating from within, a light that illuminates your path no matter where you are or what circumstances you face. It's a happiness that is rooted in something profound and timeless, a deep, abiding sense of gratitude. Each morning, as you awaken, there's a natural sense of wonder that seems to fill the air around you. You notice the little things that were perhaps once overlooked. You begin to appreciate the warmth of the sun as it rises, the way its light gently breaks through your window, casting a golden glow across the room. The aroma of your morning coffee, something you may have once hurried through, now holds a special place in your routine, grounding you in the present moment and setting a tone of gratitude for the day ahead. There's a peace that comes with a quiet evening, a sense of calm in the silence as you reflect on the days of events or simply let your mind rest. These moments, so simple, so subtle, become powerful sources of happiness, not because they involve grandeur or excitement, but because they allow you to be truly present and appreciative. As you continue to find this beauty in ordinary moments, life begins to take on a new quality. It's not about the constant chase for grand achievements or reaching lofty milestones. Instead, happiness becomes woven into the fabric of everyday experiences, allowing you to see beauty in places you may not have noticed before. The gentle rustling of leaves, the warmth of a loved one's smile, the quiet moments of solitude, these small yet profound encounters start to shape your understanding of what it means to be happy. This happiness, unlike fleeting moments of pleasure, doesn't demand attention or validation from others. You no longer need external praise, status, or possessions to feel fulfilled. This is a peaceful joy that becomes an anchor in your life, steadying you through both joyful and challenging times. It's a source of strength that you carry with you, an inner state of contentment that allows you to navigate life's highs and lows with a calm, balanced heart. It's this sense of gratitude that deepens your happiness, allowing it to grow in ways you may have never anticipated. Living in gratitude shifts the way you interact with the world. You begin to recognize every experience, every person, and every interaction as opportunities to expand and deepen this appreciation. When faced with difficult moments, gratitude helps you see the lessons hidden within, turning challenges into stepping stones on your path of growth. With each encounter, whether uplifting or demanding, you find ways to incorporate gratitude, letting it guide your responses and reactions. Life starts to transform from a series of disconnected events into a harmonious flow, a rhythm where each experience, regardless of its nature, feels purposeful and aligned with a greater vision. The journey becomes not just a path you walk, but a dance where each step, each moment, and each breath feels interconnected and in tune with something greater than yourself. As gratitude continues to shape your perspective, this happiness becomes resilient, supporting you as you move through life with grace. The happiness you experience along this spiritual journey is further nurtured and enriched by a gradual shedding of the ego, a process that can initially feel quite uncomfortable. Society has long conditioned us to seek validation, recognition, and power as measures of our worth. This conditioning makes it all too easy to become ensnared in the web of ego-driven desires and aspirations. However, the deeper you immerse yourself in this transformative journey, the more you begin to realize that the ego is often a significant barrier, obscuring your ability to experience true joy and lasting peace. The ego feeds on comparisons and thrives on the sense of separateness, perpetuating feelings of isolation and competitiveness that ultimately detract from your well-being. As you progress along this path of self-discovery, you start to recognize just how much energy the ego consumes, how it saps your emotional resources, and how liberating it is to begin to let go of these attachments. With every layer of ego you release, you not only free yourself from its constraints, but also draw closer to your authentic self. This journey of shedding the ego opens up a newfound capacity within you to love and accept others unconditionally, without the compulsion to judge, compete, or compare. You begin to see that true fulfillment does not arise from external validation, but from a deep inner sense of belonging and connection. This freedom from the ego is not about erasing your unique personality or losing your intrinsic drive. Rather, it is about allowing the true essence of your being to shine through, unhindered by the burdens of ego-based concerns. As the layers of ego dissolve, what remains is a compassionate, loving, and accepting self. A self that values humility and understands the importance of embracing the successes of others as if they were your own. You start to realize that the achievements of those around you do not diminish your worth. Instead, they enrich the tapestry of life that we all share together. In this expansive state of being, you come to understand that we are all interconnected parts of a greater whole. Each person's journey contributes to the collective experience, and this interconnectedness fosters a sense of unity that transcends individual differences. You begin to cultivate a sense of compassion for yourself and others, recognizing that everyone is on their unique path, facing their own struggles and triumphs. This understanding allows you to embrace your fellow beings with empathy and love, creating a supportive environment where everyone can flourish. As you continue to navigate through life, the burdens of the ego begin to feel lighter, and the happiness you cultivate becomes more profound and resilient. You no longer seek validation from outside sources. Instead, your self-worth springs from within, anchored in your true nature. In this liberated state, you find yourself more open to new experiences and relationships, approaching life with a sense of wonder and curiosity rather than fear and defensiveness. You begin to appreciate the beauty in every moment, recognizing that each experience, whether joyous or challenging, contributes to your personal growth and spiritual evolution. In this space of liberation from the ego, you cultivate an authentic connection with yourself and others. You no longer feel the need to compete or compare. Instead, you celebrate diversity and individuality, understanding that each person has a unique role to play in the intricate dance of life. This profound shift in perspective not only enhances your own happiness, but also enriches the lives of those around you, creating a ripple effect of love and acceptance that resonates far beyond your immediate circle. Ultimately, this journey of shedding the ego is an essential component of your spiritual path. As you release these layers of false identity and embrace your true self, you unlock a level of happiness that is grounded in authenticity and connection. You find joy in the simple act of being, appreciating life's beauty without the interference of ego-driven desires. This newfound state of being invites you to experience life in its fullness, allowing love and acceptance to flourish both within you and in your relationships with others. As the ego dissolves, what remains is a radiant and joyful essence, ready to engage with the world from a place of compassion, unity, and deep-seated happiness. As you continue to grow, you find that both happiness and freedom from ego are intertwined with your journey toward self-realization. You have become aware of an inner harmony that feels like coming home to yourself, where you no longer seek fulfillment from external sources, but find it within. The need for validation fades, and with it, the limitations you once felt. Challenges no longer feel like personal failures, but opportunities for growth and understanding. You begin to see life as a teacher, each experience offering lessons that guide you closer to your highest self. In moments of silence, meditation, or simply being present, you can feel this oneness with all of creation, a reminder that you are never alone and that your journey, with all its twists and turns, is part of a beautiful, divine orchestration. This journey also brings you closer to a deep and abiding sense of purpose. As you release the ego and embrace a quieter happiness, you may find that life aligns itself in ways you never anticipated. Doors open, connections deepen, and opportunities arise as if by design, guiding you gently but firmly along a path that feels authentic and true. It's as if the universe is showing you that you are supported, that every step you take is leading you closer to your soul's purpose. This sense of purpose isn't rigid or bound to a specific role. Rather, it's a flexible, evolving mission that becomes clearer with every insight and every act of kindness. Each choice you make in alignment with your values strengthens this purpose, affirming that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Life feels fuller, and you feel lighter, no longer burdened by the expectations or judgments of others. So, if you've experienced these signs, gratitude-filled happiness, the release of ego, and newfound purpose, know that you're not just on a path. You are creating a legacy of spiritual growth and self-awareness. You are evolving, becoming more attuned to the wisdom that life has to offer, and in doing so, you're inspiring others to do the same. You are a beacon of light in a world that often seems chaotic, a reminder that peace and fulfillment are not external, but come from within. This journey is not one of perfection, but of progress, where each day offers you the chance to deepen your understanding, to be more present, and to love more fully. If these words resonate, and if you feel a quiet confirmation within, know that this path is unfolding just as it's meant to. This journey may bring challenges, but it also brings unparalleled beauty and meaning. Embrace each step, knowing that you are guided, loved, and held by a universe that celebrates your growth. If this message resonates like this video, comment path, and let's continue walking this path together. You are not alone. You are part of a community of souls awakening to the beauty of their own journey, each one contributing to the collective evolution of consciousness. Keep going, keep growing, and know that your journey matters deeply.